for them, and it looks like they'll be ready for it. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. For it, all right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Green. And it's Moody in at the 3. And for the Celtics, Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. The 2 Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot to the middle. Grant, when you talk about these two teams tonight, I think it's fair to expect a barrage of three-point shooting.
Oh, for sure, B.A. That's the usual game plan from both sides. It's going to be raining threes here tonight. And if they're falling, it's going to be a high-scoring affair.
Clock is at 3. Here's Tatum. Rebounded by Butler. Outside Podziemski. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by White. Here's Podziemski. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Tatum. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson-Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside. And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
The shot by Butler, no good.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, B.A. At 7'2", it isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think, as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence. There's a reason people call Kristaps Porzingis the unicorn. A 7-foot big man, but boy, what a sweet shooter he is.
Curry passes to Green. And Porzingis with the block. Outside Holiday. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Holiday. Porzingis has got 5 points.
I'll tell you, at 7'3", to have that kind of body control, Kristaps Porzingis makes it look easy.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Porzingis misses. The Warriors have gone 1 for 3 so far. Launches it from deep. Up again. It's hauled in by White. The Celtics have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. The 3 is up. He drops it from range. White's gotten his second bucket of the game.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's Tatum. Offensive board.
Well, you want Kristaps Porzingis to insert himself off the rebounding aspect, go to the offensive board, and cash in.
Outside Podziemski. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Butler passes to Moody. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And it's the Celtics ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Takes a 3. Green. Great positioning on the putback.
I think he just has a knack for anticipating where the miss is going to come off the rim. Just a great read by Draymond Green.
Oh, swiped away. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Butler. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brown passes to Porzingis. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Porzingis has got 9.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And the Warriors make some changes. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Moody. And it's Buddy Hield in for Pajemski. Hield for three. Boston pulls it in.
2 minutes.
Porzingis surveying the floor. To the paint. And the basket by Brown.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Pass to Hield. Butler on the wing. Takes a 13-footer. It's good.
Boy, the footwork of Jimmy Butler, impressive. So good at finding room to get his shot off.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute, and we spoke about how he plans to deal with the three-point king, Stephen Curry. He said the biggest challenge, honestly, it's not the shooting, it's the playmaking. Steph is an incredible passer, so you can't double-team him. He'll find the open man. As always, it's not easy facing Steph. Ryan?
Thanks for that, Allie. Kuminga, the pass to Butler. And he banks in the layup.
That's the tenacity of Jimmy Butler, just putting in work in close range.
Celtics lead by 6. Here's Tatum. Still without a bucket. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Curry against Holiday. Curry passes to Kuminga. Here's Green. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Porzingis 7-3 says not here and not now.
Pass to Holiday. There's Tatum with the 3. Rebounded by Green. Warriors trail by 8. Hield for 3. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Now White. He's got 5. And the jam by Brown.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Curry. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Boston Celtics ending the quarter up 10. They're communicating well and stringing together.
10.
So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Pritchard and White at the 1 and the 2. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Knocks it loose. Outside Curry. Porzingis grabs the board.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Here's Pritchard. Good. And Brown gets the assist. And the Celtics lead by 10.
And this is outstanding vision by Jaylen Brown. This guy dishing the ball beautifully to his teammates.
Outside Payton. Out to Hield. Fires from deep. The putback. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Here's White. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Curry. Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Butler finds Hield. Shot clock at 6. Curry buries the triple.
Boy, how fast is Stephen Curry's release on the catch? Wow.
Here's Pritchard. Oh, perfect execution.
it, big fella. Porzingis with the skyscraper.
Warriors trail by 9. And here's Curry for 3. And Pritchard pulls it down. The Celtics have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Outside Porzingis. Pass to White. Shoots over Curry. Green against Porzingis. Rebounded by Green. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. In transition, here they come. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. And Boston with some changes. Horford, he's checked in for Porzingis. And it's Hauser in for Brown. And Golden State also making a switch. Jackson Davis is checked in. Up top, Curry. He's guarded by White. And it's Hield missing. Boston leading by 9. Pritchard, the pass to Hauser. Outside White. Over to the left wing. Here's Pritchard. Banked it in off the glass. And we've seen the league ramp up the series model where teams play each other in the same arena twice in a row. What do you think, Doris?
DA, I absolutely love this. And more importantly, the coaches seem to engage highly in it because they feel to a certain degree it brings you a level of almost playoff-like repetition.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. Curry passes to Hield. And a missed layup. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Pritchard, takes it inside, pass to Hauser. On target from range. Hauser's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Right side, Curry. Curry from inside.
How good are the handles of Stephen Curry? Well, they open the doors early so people can get a look at it. Woo-hoo, that's nice.
And you know, you look at someone like Peyton Pritchard, Doris, heady guy who doesn't make many mistakes.
BA, maybe his best attribute in my mind is the competitive spirit and the motor he plays with. He's a fearless shot taker, either inside or from three-point range. He makes excellent choices with his passes. But again, I go back to that competitive toughness.
Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Green. Throws it up high.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Outside Tatum. Pass to Horford. Outside White. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. White's got 8 points.
Yeah, on the catch-and-shoot game, Derek White, very assertive, ready to react.
Up top, Jackson Davis. On the wing, Curry. 9 points in the game. Hield on the wing. The kick out, Curry. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
There's a threat level from every spot on the floor when we're talking Steph Curry. That includes the mid-range.
Here's Pritchard. Another one falls for Boston.
Yeah, just late help on the defensive side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
Well, Draymond Green has a terrific handle on the basketball. Superb at getting through the defense.
Pass to Hauser. White for 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Boston with a 9-point cushion at
34.
Thanks a lot, guys. Head coach Steve Kerr.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal.
Enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Man, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
On the floor for the Warriors.
3 points.
Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Green out there with Butler. And it's Moody in at the 3 spot. And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, BA, if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Ooh, Tatum taking flight.
Oh, how easy it is to get off your feet. How about the spring from Jason Tatum?
Curry looking it over. Outside Podziemski. On the take. And Porzingis with the block. They get it back. Here's Butler. Soft touch off the glass. Butler's got 6.
Well, listen, we know that Butler possesses this ability. Break down off the dribble, defender just left hanging.
Curry with a steal. And here comes the break. Moody from outside. Boston pulls it in. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside, here's White. Right side, Tatum. Outside, Brown. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Stephen Curry.
You have to have the ability to force the defense to commit one way or the other. Jaylen Brown's aggressiveness does just that.
Free throw good. Brown. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant, not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
And he's made a case for first-team all-defense. Doris, Jaylen Brown, the complete game.
Brian, what you love to see from a great player that's just entering their prime is the pride they take in being well-rounded. Do you want to absorb a big-time defensive assignment? Jaylen Brown wants to do exactly that.
To the inside, here's Porzingis. Porzingis putting the size to work.
Well, we know that when Kristaps Porzingis is in rhythm, he can string together a stretch of play where he is sustaining an offense.
Curry against Porzingis. Curry passes to Moody. Now here's Curry, tightly guarded. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. From 13, Brown gets the bucket. And now it's an 11-point Boston lead.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown working in that mid-range area. This guy knows it's got to be a part of your game.
Moody from outside. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Well, we're into the 3rd quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. On the wing, Tatum. Butler covering. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Podziemski's shot is good.
Well, Stephen Curry, obviously an excellent distributor. He loves to make his teammates feel good.
Here's White. Pass to Holiday. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Post. Jonathan Kuminga.
Now here's Podziemski. He's covered by Holiday. Moody on the wing. And Porzingis with the block. And he lobs it up. Jason Tatum! Go up and get it!
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
Warriors trail by 11. Down low. Here's Kuminga. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. White for 3. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Pass to Kuminga. From downtown. And again, no good by Golden State. And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. Tatum barreling in. And finished off by Tatum.
Making plays at both ends of the floor. And it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Pajemski into the lane. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's White. They kick it out to Porzingis. Back to Brown. 5 on the clock. And he lays it up and in. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now, Jaylen Brown's athleticism makes him a factor on the glass. Nice job getting those second chance points.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Richards checked in for Boston.
Substitution on the court.
43 seconds left in the third. Here's Kuminga. Pass to Hield. To win the drought. Nice D from Brown.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Tatum can't hit.
His defensive talent, such a gift for his squad.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. That's good from Holiday.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics. Luke Cornett.
7 seconds left to play in the third. Boston again missing.
He hit it! Great shot! Oh, what a miraculous shot. He's going to remember that one.
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
And so it's the... And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Drew Holiday. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Cornett in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Now, this is why they call him the unicorn. Porzingis off the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's 7'3", everybody.
And it's Hield missing.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Porzingis passes to Cornett. Outside Porzingis. The Warriors pull it in. Curry drives in. Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
You can't give Jimmy Butler that kind of space. He will get above the rim and let you hear about it.
Brown passes to Holiday. Nice move. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 7 assists in the game.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Here's Brown. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
Well, good things happen for this team when Jaylen Brown gets into the paint. So efficient inside.
Curry drives in. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Brown passes to Cornette. Here's Pritchard, and that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That'll be a second foul of the game. And some changes here for the Celtics. Craig comes in for Porzingis. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Pajimski comes in for Hield. Here's Cornette. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Outside Holiday. And the foul called on Brandon Pajimski. That's his first foul. Al Horford's checked in for Cornette.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for the Celtics.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
And funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
Here's Brown. And that one's long. Warriors trail by 20. Moody passes to Butler. Tries to save it. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Puts up a three. Holiday grabs the miss. Left side White. Here's Craig. Misses off the left iron.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
Well, he sees the play developing, takes care of his responsibility. Just terrific job defensively.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
That Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
And, of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
BA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
Really left him alone that time.
Well, there's certain places on the floor that Jimmy Butler will let it fly from 3. Right there, he has a nice-looking jumper.
Up top, Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Foul. Draymond Green. 3rd personal foul. 4th
Free throw good. Brown.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, 3-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. Jason Tatum comes in for Craig. Left side Pajimski. Pass to Green. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
2nd personal foul.
Man, good whistle there.
2nd team foul.
And he drops the first. A big group substitution here for Boston. Cornette's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Craig comes in for Jason Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday.
Listen, it's only 1 miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
Warriors foul. Trace Jackson Davis. 1st personal foul.
And that one falls to Craig. And the Celtics making a change here. White's checked in. And the Warriors making a switch here. Both shots good from the strike. 1:36 left in the 4th. Outside Curry. Pass to Butler. Here's Pajimski. That 3's off the mark.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Celtics.
Pretty clear who the
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kristaps Porzingis.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
Doris, even as he gets up there in age, Drew Holiday is still an elite defender.
Brian, it's really remarkable how valuable a piece he is. They call him the Swiss Army knife because he is one of those rare individuals that can guard all 5 positions. He understands schemes. He's willing to mix things up. Drew Holiday is elite, period.
Pass to Kuminga, over to the wing. 6 to shoot. Out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball.
Boston ball.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Back to Cornet. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That will be 3 seconds.
Heels checked in for the Warriors.
Substitution for the Warriors.
And so it's Golden State with it. Right side, Kuminga. This one for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
Out to Craig. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. And it's Trace Jackson-Davis with a foul. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Line for 2, Torrey Craig.
And he's good on the second. And here are the Warriors now. To the wing on the left. Here's Pajemski. Off target from outside. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their massive